Teacher Frank. Thank you for coming to my office, though it took you much longer to arrive than I expected.
Principal Pal, I received a phone call from your secretary right before the bell rang. She told me to stop by after escorting the kids to their buses, which is what I did.
Still, I will expect more promptness from you in the future.
Yes, I am sorry, Principal Pal.
I have called you in today to do some non-threatening collaborative discussion on the new student who will be entering your class on Monday. You have received this information, I assume.
Yes, I did. I sent you an email at the beginning of the week asking to meet with you about his accommodations. I am glad you were able to make time for me.
Yes, I knew you had emailed me. Yes. So, you are here so I can help you with your accommodation concern.
Not just one concern, Principal Pal, quite a few concerns.
It is your job as a teacher to reach all the accommodations for each student. That is your job. Yours. But, I can use some of my intelligence to help you. What is a concern that you have?
Well, it says that he has a vision problem and has trouble reading.
I read that. As you can see, I do not have a vision problem.
But it does not say what type of vision problem he has or how to accommodate it.
Yes. You will have to work with his vision problem.
Ah? Well, it also says that he is dyslexic.
Yes. Dyslexia is when letters on a page get mixed up and can make reading difficult.
I am aware of that.
So what is the problem there?
Could that at all be involved with his vision problem?
Nonsense. His accommodation report clearly states that he has dyslexia and a vision problem.
I guess my next concern would be that it says he has a violent streak. Apparently he has put a number of students in chokeholds until they pass out.
Yes, you will have to be accommodating for this.
The report says that his last school kept a teacher aide who was a retired Secret Service agent in the classroom specifically for him so he could not harm the students.
You know that we are short-staffed as it is and cannot afford a teacher's aide for your grade level. You will have to monitor this behavior and make sure it never occurs. If it does, we will have very angry parents.
I will try my best, Principal Pal, but...
Your best is not good enough. You must make sure this never occurs. It is your job as a teacher to keep all the students in your class safe.
Also with his violence toward his students, it says he has a serious aggression towards all teachers and has gone after every single one of his teachers since kindergarten with baseball bats. His last few teachers have restraining orders on him after he came after them in their own homes.
Well then, you need to make sure you never let him know where you live. Teachers and students should not interact outside of the school setting anyway. You were not planning on inviting him to your home, were you, Teacher Frank?
Of course not.
I am very glad to hear that.
It also says that he spontaneously screams out rude remarks and noises every few seconds in the classroom.
Ah yes. That is called Tourette's.
His accommodation report specifically says that it is not Tourette's, but just a way that he is acting out.
I know what Tourette's is, and this is Tourette's. You will have to make sure the other students do not hear his rude remarks, since they are too young for such vocabulary. We do not want parents calling us upset about their children hearing such things.
This might be difficult to do by myself, while I am also trying to keep the children and myself safe from his violent temper.
This is your job, Teacher Frank. You signed your contract for the school year, and I expect you to honor it. Stop trying to whine and get out of your duties.
I'm sorry, Principal Pal. I also have a concern over the fact that it says he is on a 3-year-old reading level and cannot even spell his own name.
This school's classrooms are set up on a multi-level learning field. You will use differentiated instruction to meet all the needs of every child. Each and every child must be successful. If they fail, it is all your fault.
It says he has serious attention deficit disorder and cannot pay attention for more than 3.2 seconds at a time. He has never passed a single class.
You must engage him. You must make the class fun. No child will be left behind. He must learn and you must get him up to the appropriate learning level for his age.
That is also of concern to me. It says here that he has been in prison.
He has had some misunderstandings in the past. It is your job to look past these and see the true potential this boy has. I seriously considered not even informing you of his past discretions so you would not have a negative attitude towards him before you even give him a chance. I see now that this is what I should have done.
That might be against some law, but what is of more concern to me than his being in prison is that he has been there for 25 years. That makes him much older than all the other students, and most likely a number of the teachers as well.
Are you saying that this pupil is too old to learn?
No, Principal Pal, I am just concerned that the...
Teacher Frank, I must be frank with you. You seem to forget that your job is to teach every student. You do not get to pick who you will teach and who will not be given the chance to learn. Every child has potential. You must treat this pupil just like any other one and help him find his potential and follow it into a rich, fulfilling life.
I will try my best, but I am not sure I can do it without extra help.
You will have to work closely with his parents to help make sure his needs are met. Have you considered contacting them before he begins his studies in our school?
I have, but nobody has been able to contact them since the week before he went to prison, 25 years ago.
Well, that is no excuse. It is your job to stay in close communication with parents. You must try harder to speak with them. I do not want to hear any more complaining from you until you have at least spoken with his parents.
Ah?
That is all, Teacher Frank. Honestly, why did you go into the field of education if all you are going to do is complain?